Again, the sight is so impressive that I'm quite loath to leave this place tonight. The moon is at its full. I'm locating the moon. Yes, here it is. Do you remember the tale of Keats, a beautiful romance, Endymion? It's quite the same tonight here. And Endymion is swooning. The only difference is that that Endymion was on the mountain Latmus, whereas this Endymion is standing in a garden, a citrus garden, but Phoebe is shining the same as she shone that night. I loved that romance very much. It was my first love in poetry, and I dedicated my first book of poetry to him, Mnemosyne's Suckling. It was my pleasure to dedicate my first book to him, the greatest poet, the greatest boy, I should say. If he were here tonight, my dear friend Keats and me, we would have talked a great deal, a greater deal rather. We would have talked about Psyche, the goddess of soul. We would have talked about the muses, those 9 nymphs which preside poetry, every branch of poetry. And then I would have asked him to read for me his ode, ode to Nightingale. Sometimes I hear nightingales here, sitting in this garden, sitting in this citrus garden, and I recall him. I recall him to my mind. It's so beautiful here. Silence round, a quietude, a profound quietude. Faintly, it's cold here really. But when I'm making this video, I'm not feeling cold. Earlier, when I was sitting here and writing poetry, I was feeling very cold. But I don't know why. Because of the goddess of moon, her hot presence, her brilliant presence, I'm not feeling the least cold, although it is December. I'm sorry I can't recite any poem here, but it's the time. Really, it's the time that I should have recited one of my poems. Come, be my love. live in my heart. Never, never, the sanctuary to depart. And I my truest feelings shall preach, and verses very heart touching to you teach. Come, be my love, live in my heart, never the sanctuary to depart. I'll make bracelets of freshest flowers for your snowy wrists. I'll make necklaces of roses, fresh plucked, freshly plucked roses, red roses, the emblems of purest love, very passionate. I will make bracelets for your regal neck. Even the Venus will envy you. Even the Venus will envy you. And Cupid, he will die for you. You are so beautiful. I am a madman, I think. Really, I'm a madman. Since my very teen years, I'm mad. Mad at beauty. Beauty of nature. Beauty of women. Beauty in everything. Beauty is my religion. Oh my God. God is the most beautiful. The absolute truth. I love Him. I really love Him. Yes. These worldly loves are nothing. Just an affliction. Just an everlasting sadness. And that sublime love, love of God. Oh my God, love of God. Deepest love of God. That sprouts from the very verve of your heart and calls the name Allah. 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 I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm getting emotional. Love makes emotional. The truest love makes emotional. And one cries a lot. Sorry, I'm not making you sad. It's not the time. It's time to be married. It's time to be married yet that you are blessed with love. Absolute love. Absolute love of God. My dearest. Oh. Uh, this worldly love is like and this shining brilliance. It hides. It hides when you take a step. But that love that doesn't walk away. That is always beside you. Wherever you go, you need not to focus if you are true in love. Okay, my dear friends and fellows, I hope you will have enjoyed my story and my heart and this beautiful sight, smiling witch. You should have read. You should read these mythical stories. They are very beautiful. Really, you will enjoy. Okay, friends, I will take leave now. I will go home. I will go home and eat my dinner, and then I will sleep, I think. Okay, take care. Bye bye.